negative picture of black communities in our country. You know, the vibrancy of the black church,
You was convinced
black businesses that employ
that something was supposed to happen.
The opportunities that so many families are working to provide for their
You
kids.
you was you thought something was gonna happen, right?
And we should be supporting and lifting up. But we do always have to make sure we keep people safe.
Something's supposed to happen. What happens when you plan on something happening and it don't happen? You get the same results. You get the same results every time, don't you? You just convinced something was supposed to happen. Nothing changed, did it? You know what? Manners, responsibilities. There's other ways to go shopping. You know, shopping, like going out to like Bath and Body Works. You know. Plato's Closet, Myers, Family Fare, Walmart, Applebee's, Buffalo Wild Wings, Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Taco Bell, Burger King, Wendy's, Arby's, gas stations, Walgreens. A lot of things, people think that change is supposed to be on the outside. They think change is supposed to be on the outside. What do you do when nothing happens? People expect things to happen, and they don't happen. They expect people, family members, neighbors to change, and they don't change, and they stay the same. Expected me to change, but I didn't change. Because what I said back then, even to this day, it still remains. You know, snitching is cool, and y'all tricking like some fools. Laying on your back for contracts, fuck that. You should have been a hoe. There's really no difference. What the fuck? You expect, even though I was snitched out and I had to do time, even though I got snitched out and I had to do time, nothing happened, did it? Anything happened when I was gone? No, things stayed the same. Just more shopping at Bath and Body Works. Just more shopping at Bath and Body Works. Just because you think you can plan and you can make things happen, and it just don't change. It just don't change. You expect something to happen, and it really don't happen. Wow. To help us deal with implicit bias by retraining a lot of our police officers. 2 weeks. I get paid in 2 weeks. You know, mind your manners, people. Stay in your own lane. Run your own race. Don't get out of pocket. Mind your own business. Mind your manners. Have a little bit of responsibility. Have some responsibility in your own life. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Fuck them. Mind your own fucking business. Don't worry about your fucking family. Or your fucking neighbors. Mind your own fucking business. Get your goddamn money and go shopping at Bath and Body Works. Again and again and again and again and again and again. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep snitching. You're a real life snitch. There ain't nothing real about you. I do want to bring up the fact that you were the one that brought up the word super predator about young black youth. And that's a term that I think was it's been horribly met, as you know. I think you've apologized for it. But I think it was a terrible thing to say. And when
it comes to stop and frisk, you're talking about taking guns away. Well, I'm talking about taking guns away from gangs and people that use them. And I really don't think you disagree with me on this, if you want to know the truth. I think maybe there's a political reason why you can't say it, but I really don't believe in New York City, stop and frisk, we had 2,200 murders, and stop and frisk brought it down to 500 murders. 500 murders is a lot of murders. Hard to believe 500 is like supposed to be good. But we went from 2,200 to 500, and it was continued on by Mayor Bloomberg, and it was terminated by current mayor. But stop and frisk had a tremendous impact on the safety of New York City, tremendous beyond belief. So when you say it has no impact, it really did. It had a very, very big impact.
Well, it's also fair to say, if we're going to talk about mayors, that under the current mayor, crime has continued to drop, including murders. So there is...
You're wrong.
No, I'm
Murders
not.
are up. All right, you check.
New York has done an excellent job, and I give credit. I give credit across the board, going back to mayors, to police chiefs, because it has worked, and other communities need to come together to do what will work as well. Look, one murder is too many, but it is important that we learn about what has been effective and not go to things that sound good that really did not have the kind of impact that we would want. Who disagrees with keeping neighborhoods safe? But let's also add, no one should disagree about respecting the rights of young men who live in those neighborhoods. And so we need to do a better job of working again with the communities, faith communities, business communities, as well as the police, to try to deal with this problem.
This conversation is about race, and so Mr. Trump, I have to ask
But
you.
I'd like to just respond, if I might.
Please, 20
I'd just
seconds.
like to respond.
Please respond, then I've got to
I will. Look, the African American community has been let down by our politicians. They talk good around election time, like right now, and after the election, they said, "See you later. I'll see you in 4 years." The African American community, look, the community within the inner cities has been so badly treated. They've been abused and used in order to get votes by Democrat politicians, because that's what it is. They've controlled these communities for up to 100 years.
Mr. Trump.
Well,
Unbroken. And I will tell you, you look at the inner cities, and I just left Detroit, and I just left Philadelphia, and I just, you've seen me, I've been all over the place. You decided to stay home, and that's okay. But I will tell you, I've been all over, and I've met some of the greatest people I'll ever meet within these communities, and they are very, very upset with what their politicians have told them and what their politicians have done.
I think Donald just criticized me for preparing for this debate. And yes, I did. And you know what else I prepared for? I prepared to be president. And I think that's a good thing.
Mr. Trump, for 5 years, you perpetuated a false claim that the nation's first black president was not a natural-born citizen. You questioned his legitimacy. In the last couple of weeks, you acknowledged what most Americans have accepted for years: the president was born in the United States. Can you tell us what took you so long?
I'll tell you very simple to say. Sidney Blumenthal works for the campaign and very close friend of Secretary Clinton. And her campaign manager, Patty Doyle, went to, during the campaign, her campaign against President Obama, fought very hard. And you can go look it up and you can check it out. And if you look at CNN this past week, Patty Solis Doyle was on Wolf Blitzer saying that this happened. Blumenthal sent McClatchy, a highly respected reporter at McClatchy, to Kenya to find out about it. They were pressing it very hard. She failed to get the birth certificate. When I got involved, I didn't fail.
Okay, so
So I'm satisfied with it, and I'll tell you why I'm satisfied with it. Because I want to get on to defeating ISIS. Because I want to get on to creating jobs. Because I want to get on to having a strong border. Because I want to get on to things that are very important to me and that are very important to the country.
I'll let you I just want to get the answer here. The birth certificate was produced in 2011.
Hold on. You can find it all on my YouTube channel, on my playlist. My playlist. Playlist. I got playlist.
You'd ask the question tonight, of course, but nobody was caring much about it. But I was the one that got him to
Go look at my playlist. It's got a. You just punch on the round circle that's got my name on it, and then up on top it'll say videos and playlist, and then you hit playlist.